Alright, so tonight we are still playing in our Henshin setting, but we are playing with Rhesus because...
I haven't played in the system yet and I wanted to.
Yep, and I'm in the session, and Loka is playing a mysterious new character.
Amazing.
Can't wait for this mysterious, reoccurring, and very strong character to be very reoccurring.
Can't wait for my careful world building, which definitely exists, to be completely destroyed.
Alright, so now that we're ready, so we all open up in the shop. It is a Friday afternoon. Y'all there, some of you are working. Rumi is reading a bunch of college pamphlets.
Yeah, she's gotta go to college.
Yeah. And Art comes in and says, "Hey, buddy, what time of year is it, Loka? In the game right now?"
Oh fuck! It's around Christmas.
Okay.
It's around Christmas.
Time for a beach episode.
It's time for a beach episode.
So it's late November or early December or something.
Yeah, late November.
All right, buddy. As y'all know, it's that time of year for the annual town festival where all the the carnival folk come and put up all this stuff. And there's a beer tent. And I decided I leased one of the spots, and we're gonna put up a little pop-up shop out there to start to sell our wares.
Okay.
To all the fairgoers. So I need I could take care of it. Just check in now and then to help me out, please.
Sure.
Otherwise, that's it. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And he goes back downstairs.
Otherwise, no one will talk to me. God, I'm so lonely.
So yeah, it's the Town's End Fest. Let's see, what is this festival for? It's one of those chintzy local town ones that no one gives a shit about. My hometown.
It's a commemoration of when a bunch of carnies got lost and ended up here in the middle of winter and decided to throw a festival.
So they come back every year and to commemorate that time.
It became a thing.
And of course, number one dish served is salmon.
Why salmon?
Yeah, why salmon?
I'm curious about that as well.
I mean, everybody knows that salmon is a better dish for the holidays than chicken. Chicken, get that out.
All right, yeah, let's just go for the deep cuts. I'm sure everyone has seen Lupin Ranger versus PetRanger and remembers the Christmas episode.
Why would you not remember that one? The deep cut, yeah, I agree with that.
God.
I clearly didn't remember it. I didn't know which joke you were going for.
So it's the end of the day now. You basically all leaving for the day. Rumi says, "So I won't be there. I have to go. I'm touring college this weekend with my mom, with my aunt.
Yeah, your aunt.
And
right.
I have to do that stuff. So I guess call me if anything important happens. But I will be out of town."
Okay. I'll pick you up a Choco Taco or something, Rumi.
I don't think those are I can just get those at the store.
But they're not. They
It's
won't
not
be.
gonna
Okay,
keep.
look. They're not going to be deep fried, fair food Choco Tacos. Those are regular Choco Tacos.
I don't know if there's a key. Okay, fine. Just sure.
We're talking about the kind of Choco Tacos that they roll around in butter and then put breading on and then deep fry, and yet somehow keep the ice cream intact. I don't know how. It's like magic.
I think
You
they
gain
just call
calories.
those regrets.
You put on calories just by holding it for too long.
I gained 5 pounds just looking at it.
Well, that sounds great. I'll see you on Monday.
Have fun, Rumi.
And she locks the cash register and walks out.
Okay.
I wish we could cut back to Rumi, who was trying to tour the colleges, but was just distracted at the dawning horror of coming back to the Choco Taco. It's waiting for her.
Oh, we'll cover that later. Don't you worry.
Ominous Choco Taco chanting in the distance.
Has Duel of the Fates playing in the background. As it slowly zooms in on it like a flame overlay. All right, so nothing else happened today. It's a Friday night. What are you all doing?
So this is not
anything?
This is not a beach episode. This is a
No.
Okay.
This is the Chintzy Town Fair episode.
Okay. That changes a bit of what I was gonna do.
So let's all just cut to tomorrow
Yeah,
to the
so-
fair. It's probably 3, 4 in the afternoon or so. These tend to be evening things. So y'all roll up.
So it's dark out.
It's not quite. It's getting there.
It's getting there, yeah. How chilly is it?
I'd say it's brisk. Probably like
Okay.
light jacket weather at least.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot this. We were at the dead of winter.
I didn't know that. I didn't remember that at all.
What is everybody wearing?
I just made like an offhand mention about a finals week de-stress promotion a few sessions ago, and not much time has passed since then. So it's winter, but it's fine.
What are we wearing? Please tell me
Yeah,
what
so-
you're wearing.
The
Sorry.
four of you, the three remaining of you meet up in front of the fair. There are no tickets. You just walk in. But what are you all wearing with the fair?
Midori's just got extra jacket on. She already wears a hoodie. Now there's a jacket over it.
Do you have like the hoodie coming out the back? All cool, like.
Yeah, just the top of it though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's how you do it.
Alas, she has to zip up, or you would still see the little pocket on the sweatshirt that says "Babe."
Han is one of those freaks who still wears shorts and short sleeves in cold weather, even though it's really, really cold. So he's just standing there in shorts and a tank top, and obviously cold, but pretending he's not.
Of course.
I think Kit is wearing. She's got like those like. Okay, do you remember those baggy jeans that everyone who was cool
Yeah, the
wore in
Jinko
roughly
jeans.
2005?
Yes,
And
because
those?
we're in our 30s.
Has those and like I'm gonna say an ironic Blink 182 shirt. Not as a choice, but because it was the only thing that was like even vaguely washable, like wearable. Because everything else was dirty.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, you just so you're out here. You see that the festival is like it's like half in
I
like.
wanted to establish Han's girlfriend is also here with him because she hasn't shown up in a couple episodes.
What's she wearing?
She's wearing like a big heavy like parka fluff, like those big like floofy coats, right? And like sweats.
All right. Well, so this fair, it's pretty big because like it's basically the kind where like all the carnival folk come in with like their truck trailers with like rides and booths and stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like half in like a big church parking lot, and then like in the adjoining field next to it. So it goes up pretty far down.
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of like local stands of people selling things from the town. Lots of like carnival games, carnival food. It's not great. Like this isn't like a well thought out state fair. This is like hey, we found some people to come in and put all this stuff in here like a month ago, and they were cheap. So here you go, ride the teacups.
It was just a really big slide.
I want to get off
Yeah.
Mr. Bones' wild ride.
I mean, there are actual rides. Like there's the teacups. There's like the Gravitron. That one's good.
The pirate ship.
the big
that,
pirate
like,
ship.
Yep. Okay,
Yep. There's a Ferris
I
wheel.
wasn't joking. The really big slide is an attraction at my local theme, not my theme
Yeah.
park, my local annual park.
Yep.
So
Carnival.
y'all, the fair is yours. What would you like to investigate? Right now, nothing is menacing you.
Midori just puts her hands on her hips and is like, "Oh, looks like as long as nobody moved in across the hall, everything's good." Oh, there's Shinju over there. Well, I'm just gonna go walk into the ocean. See ya.
You just walk straight into the fair.
Walks into the ocean, never to return.
I mean,
All right,
there's
that's it. That's Midori. Hope you enjoyed her.
And
it's
rest in
it's the
glory.
fair. It's the fair. There's really only one actual option.
Mhm.
You have to go find the absolute most cursed food item you can.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Always a good first choice is the bad food.
Look at all the fucking bad food that we were talking about like forever ago. Gotta be one of those.
I was trying to find some of those. I can't find the image again, but I remember this like cut open donut that had ice cream in it and also just a fried chicken breast.
All right, each
And
of
it
you
wasn't
find a
even worth
different cursed. What I want to go through one by one.
Right. I think Kit was the one who wanted to find cursed food first. So Kit, what cursed food did you find?
Y'all ever heard of fried Kool-Aid? Because it's a thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
That
I'm
sounds so
definitely
great.
sure that that's what she finds.
Midori's
Right.
in the ocean, so I don't think she's getting cursed food.
I will just put this into the ether. Refried crab.
Refried crab. Wow.
Oh.
What does that even
Yeah. What
mean?
does that even
I don't know what it could mean. The phrase just entered my head, and it was cursed enough that I decided to go with it.
Oh my god.
Well, see, this is a common mistake. Refritos does not actually mean fried twice, it means well fried, so it's just well fried crab.
It's
Extremely over-fried
like,
crab.
it's just very fried.
Anyways, here's deep fried Kool-Aid.
Nice.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah,
and-
it's so cursed.
I mean, like, it's deep fried, so it's awful for you, but it's not ugly.
Okay, so at my local
Made a
fair,
liquid into a solid.
and I've decided to bring this into reality here. I've never seen this at any other fair. But basically somebody took, what were they, like dough balls, like really sugary dough balls, and soaked them in root beer for like ever, and then deep fried that, and then handed that out.
So they were fried, soaked in root beer, then fried again.
Yes. Well, no, they were raw dough.
So the raw dough is soaked.
Raw dough soaked in root beer, and then deep fried, and then hung out, like handed out. They're called dingalings.
That's already the name of thing.
I don't know.
I hate this.
So that's what Han fried. That's what Han
Fry
finds.
again.
All right, Alice. Do you eat the fried Kool-Aid?
Oh, absolutely.
I need you to roll one of your cliches. And to justify it.
To not die.
I think that since they're so cursed, I wonder if Obliviously Lucky will apply here.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
fine.
have
Is
to
it-
mention our
it's-
cliches. Go ahead, though.
Oh,
This is a good opportunity.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that right now.
Yeah, my cliches are hot-headed, obliviously lucky, small attention span, and really cool transformation. I think obliviously lucky sounds about right here. What dice do you roll again?
You just do a d6 for each point you have in it.
D6.
So like it was 2, you do 2d6. You add the other 7.
Cool.
Okay, this one actually this is a little difficult. So you eat them, you don't feel terrible, but you don't feel good either, and you feel like it's kind of sitting heavy in your stomach. But for now, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Han's cliches are just so swole, wannabe bad boy, and damaged sponge for his transformation. So I'm going to, I guess, I'm gonna look at this root dingling, as it's called. A legally distinct dingling from the real dinglings that apparently actually exist that aren't in this atrocity.
You are handed a plate of them.
Amazing.
The ones that you get, there's like 2 round ones and one kind of long one. We're not gonna worry about that. Doesn't mean anything.
So Han doesn't want to look girlfriend as he's just handed one. Like he didn't have to pay for it, so he's like, "Oh, thanks," like very gruffly, and he'll eat one. And he's trying. I'm gonna roll my wannabe bad boy to pretend that this is
Yeah,
not
you're
awful.
not rolling to tell the food you roll to look cool.
Yep.
While you eat this bad food.
It will poison you no matter
Oh
what.
yeah, absolutely. Got an 8.
In fact, we're gonna get a contest roll against the company selling it. Hold on.
Is it gonna look cooler than you?
No. Oh yes, he's way cooler than me.
Triple six!
The demon clown.
Holy shit!
I got
So-
critted.
Wow.
So
Destroyed.
you get clowned on. You look really lame. What?
God, you try to look cool, but this clown notices and just starts roasting you.
Yeah.
Han is just...
This is you get roasted so bad that your girlfriend walks off.
Oh no!
At you.
Oh no, what a terrible turn of events, and absolutely what I wanted not to happen.
She like sees some of her friends. Like says, "I'll see you later," and she kind of
Listen,
scampers off.
Han's "I love to have sex" in parentheses with women shirt is causing people to ask him a lot of questions that are answered by his shirt.
So the camera pans away as this clown is like honking a horn right in your face, and you just look like dejected. Like there's no fight. There's no fighting you on this one.
Yes.
Midori, how's the ocean treating you?
Salty.
I
So
love how you accepted this. That Midori is just in the ocean for this session.
So, actual question: where are you hiding in the fair? What have you gone into to like avoid these people?
She has gone past the fair. She has exited fair there's probably fair dregs outside of it.
Yeah, it's like this is a big field, so this is like basically it's like a fence made of like a rope with like sticks, and there's just like some teens hanging outside of it.
I know you're trying to get away from the teens.
So I'm walking here.
All right, give me a roll to avoid attention.
Oh, that's perfect because one of my cliches is nah.
All right, this is gotta be a
I've got
10.
3 die in it.
You gotta be a 10 for this, otherwise
Damn.
you attract attention.
Okay, so
Hard.
3 die. 3d6.
I believe in you.
8. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oof.
Your senpai,
You rolled high.
senpai noticed you.
All right, who notices you, and how do you and that you cannot get away from? What NPC from this game that I've not written down?
I was just gonna, pick out cool teen. The cool teen who hangs around town.
All right,
and
no.
definitely exists.
I got it. I got what happens. So you're skirting around the side of the fair, and you buy all the the game stands, and as you're walking, you come across Raz, Rumi's cousin, lying on the ground in the fetal position, being beaten by 2 teens with like those big inflatable like hammers, like the big like novelty ones. They're like gigantic. Like they don't hurt, but they just like walloping on him with these, and he's like, guys, stop, please. And then they turn, they see you, and you're a witness. What do you do?
Hey guys, whack-a-mole's up there.
These 2 teens don't take kindly to your tone. And they step towards you. You're being menaced.
Oh no.
Don't like my
Menacing
tone,
teen.
eh? Whack-a-mole's up there. Did you like that one better?
They lunge at you with these inflatable hammers. It's time for combat.
All right, combat. Here we go. I'm gonna use my best stat, best friend Weasel. That's Itachi. So that's 4d6.
Alright, they only got 3d6.
So that's 13 versus
So,
11.
Alright, you knock off a guy. What do you do? How do you...
So yeah, I think he goes in to whack me with this, and then Utachi just comes flying in and grabs it and just sort of like keeps him there long enough for Midori to take it and whack him over the head with it.
No, you have the hammer. Alright, what do you do
And
next?
Itachi's just sitting on it like it was no thing.
What do you do next? They're not defeated. They're
Oh
only
no,
deterred.
not defeated. Alright, well, in an effort to do something different, I'll use my other good stat, because I chose to have 2 alright ones. Selectively athletic at a 3. Even if I'm not transforming, still, I can do stuff when I want to. Alright, here I go.
Yeah, be a 9. Oh, to tie.
Oh, tie. Right.
I say you win.
Yeah, so even without my suits, I can just sort of leap around pretty easily.
Guys are the way. One of them swings at you with the hammer they have, and it hits the guy and bounces back and hits him in the face. It's made of air and rubber. Oh,
Also, as a
latex.
result of my jumps, I kick up some sand, which gets in his face.
All right,
I just open palm slap him, and he
You be a
falls
6.
over.
How you gonna take him out? Roll 20. Hey, roll that die, please.
Oh no.
It's struggling.
It's thinking about it. It took a bit to load, actually. It was sitting there for a little bit, like buffering.
I bet it's being used a lot right now because of current conditions, and that's all we're gonna
There
say
you
about
go.
that. All right, can you beat a 2 with any of your rolls?
I mean, probably. So, I guess I'll just go back to nah. So that's actually that one got lowered because that's what happens, right?
No, you haven't lost any. You only
Okay.
lowers when you lose.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I'll use nah. I'm gonna finish this coolly. So here we go.
How do you
All
finish
right,
it coolly with a inflatable foam hammer?
He's on the ground. He's got sand in his eyes. He tries for one more attack, and Midori's just like, "Man, I didn't even want to do this." And she just like lightly throws the hammer, and it falls on top of him. That's just enough. He goes down.
They lie there defeated, not really hurt, really. But I mean, their pride's hurt. And Roz stands up and says, "Oh, thanks, Midori. I appreciate it."
I'm sure you do. You should probably leave, because Has that happened to you before today?
I'm not supposed to go home until my aunt's back.
Oh, well.
Hey, here, I never pay you. Can I buy you a funnel cake?
No thanks.
Please,
I don't
insist.
trust funnel cakes. Like, in general, I'm very selective of funnel cakes, but this is carnival funnel cake, so...
Do you want to play the game where you shoot the clown in the mouth with the water gun?
I mean, deserved technically, but I don't trust that clown. I don't know his motives.
Well, we pan away from this as Roz follows you around trying to repay you for your helping him inadvertently.
What is Kit up to?
Kitsugi, what have you gotten into after eating that terrible fair food?
Besides picking up random other food items, I think that once she realizes that she's effectively lost everyone, that she's going to, so she kind of like tries to find people again, texting them, and somehow not getting any responses. Not knowing that they're busy.
There's like no signal because it's like in the middle of a field and there's so many phones in the area that it's all like drowned out. So like it's having some trouble getting those through.
So she figures that like maybe she like tries going on the Ferris wheel to see if she can see people, realizes halfway up that like actually it's a terrible idea. And also that she's deathly afraid of heights.
Oh no.
You're in like 100-foot tall robot every week.
It's
Yeah, but it's different. It's a bully. It's very secure.
Yeah, that Ferris wheel thing is waving back and forth. All the fair food you shout down on, you're starting to feel a little bit of regret right here.
I know.
I think it's like I've heard this from people. Like if they're up high and they are not in control, that's when they're afraid. If they're in control of it, they're fine. It's like when it hits in the neck, she's completely in control of the being high, like being up high. So it's fine.
She's always in control of being high.
Yes.
I mean, you should probably assume that anytime you see her.
Alright. So
I should mention the one time I went on a Ferris wheel in real life and they had music playing in the gondolas, and the song that was playing was Free Falling by Tom Petty. So
There's no way.
yeah, it was just how
Bad
fucking
idea for a
dare you?
multitude of reasons.
Alice, give me some sort of roll for spotting things while you're at the top of this Ferris wheel over your anxiety.
I think the thing that's closest here is small attention span. Ironically. Nope.
All right, it's only a 5. You're fine. So you peer down. You see Midori walking by the games with Roz right behind her. She seems not interested whatsoever. What is Han doing?
So
does she see?
Han has managed to catch back up with his girlfriend, and he has managed to convince her to hang out with him while he tries to win her a big stuffed toy at one of the games. And he's decided to do the strength game where, you take the mallet and you hit the strength thingy. And if you ring the bell at the top of the strength thingy, you get a toy.
Look,
would this be a thing your character would be at?
My character is selling fair food. So I'm just... So I approach one of these, I guess Han. Just saying, hey, do you want a free sample of my booth's food?
What is it? Han looks very as Han is dusting up his hands, ready to strike the weight thingy with the hammer, so he can impress his girlfriend.
Ugh.
What?
This is a Slim Fast bar, and we deep fried it.
Oh god. That is a monstrosity.
Doesn't that defeat
I was
the
about
purpose?
to say that in character. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the
I'm
We're big
sorry.
on irony here.
Oh god, I have to
Amazing.
take these pictures to my computer so I can put them in the episode so people have context. No.
I'm sorry. I feel like just the description of this is a deep fried Slim Fast bar.
I just hate this.
Jenna,
I don't think
I'm
I've hated
missing pictures
anything
of your
more.
bread so that I have a counterbalance.
I had to scroll up to look at the nice, beautiful bread.
It's such
Cleanse
good
my
bread.
brain.
All right,
Jeff
well,
made good bread.
the guy at the strongman game is like, there's two next to each other, and he's like, you know what? You need a competitor. You, new guy. You're swinging the other one. Take this hammer.
All right.
So I'm gonna.
Well, let's see.
I'm gonna roll
Right.
Han's so swole to be the strong game. Pick which one, I'll look this character. Hot dog man, whatever.
Well, let's see, my cliches are small business owner, bad ideas, cooking, and henshin with 3 question marks after it, so I'm not sure what.
I would use that last one.
Alright, I'll just roll a 1d6.
You get an extra one in it. You should have 2.
Han is so powerful.
Holy moly.
I can't beat that, but here we go.
Alright, yeah.
That's fine.
So this is one of the ones that has like words on it instead of like numbers. So Jenner, Hans is you like knock the bell off the top of the top of the thing, and it goes flying off in the distance. Loka, you're just like it's like animals. You're just like mouse, and then it goes right down.
Though to be honest, I have seen stronger mice.
So Han's gonna grab the little stuffed, I don't know, unicorn, panda. Let's go with that. Big stuffed panda.
It's a stuffed pig, Jen.
It's a giant Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
okay,
yes, perfect.
yes, a giant Shadow the Hedgehog is perfect. And give it to his girlfriend, and then he's gonna turn to the guy who lost to him and be a good sport. He's gonna be like, I mean, you know, I work out and stuff. It's fine. You did fine. Don't listen to that. How's business going for you?
Not great.
Oh.
He will probably try to cook that stuffed animal.
Well, you know,
Listen.
we could totally deep fry this Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's probably my fault for naming my food stand only the bad ideas.
Speaking of that, Jenner, when Han turns around, his girlfriend's gone.
God damn it! She ran out for Shadow the Hedgehog and she's gone again.
Yeah, not join the hip. You gotta leave 7 lives.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's his fake girlfriend anyway, so it's fine.
I don't think she thinks so.
No,
but...
she does not think so. So Han's gonna basically, he's gonna send a message through the RoboPets to his team. We're gonna help.
Hey, look, how would that work?
Wait, how does that work?
I don't think it does. I don't think they do that.
I mean, you could try, but like, I don't think that.
We've established the RoboPets don't have a communications per se.
Oh.
It would have to run around and find everyone.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
So you could do something like that. It would just be because cell phones are failing. Clyde would have to run around up to each individual.
Yeah, so Han is gonna be like, hold on a second, buddy, bro, he's gonna be cool. I'm gonna do you a solid. So he's gonna write, he's gonna pull out a sheet of paper and he's gonna write on it, hey, I wanna do a good deed. Kitsuki, help me do a good deed. We're gonna help this guy peddle his food. And he's gonna give this sheet of paper to Clyde and send Clyde off to find Kitsuki. Hopefully Clyde will do that. And try and find Midori too. But that'll probably be harder since last I saw her, she walked into the ocean. And I don't know if
never seen again.
I don't know if these artificials are waterproof. We haven't discussed that.
The fish are.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish are.
So,
It's
so
fine.
you see this. You see the pig, the hog run towards you. And so you're like, oh, okay, there they are. And right about as this is like the second revolution of the Ferris wheel, your cart hits the top, and this a sudden like grinding jolt, and the whole thing stops moving. And then you start hearing like some like worried like not screams, but like people are like talking around you, like down the side of the Ferris wheel, like what's going on? Oh, is this thing broken? This thing's a piece of junk.
Stop. I don't know why it stopped. It's supposed to keep going.
What do you do?
Clyde is there, and he has a vape built in. If you just want a vape.
Does your artificial find me?
Yes.
Then
Does it climb up the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, I mean.
God, I hope
don't
it
see why
does.
not.
I guess it
Kid is
would.
hiding in the corner of the thing, going, "Oh my god, oh my god!"
Yeah, like
and then there's like something climbing on the outside. She just fucking loses it.
Yeah, Vietnamese pot-bellied pigs aren't the most like able to climb animals, but this
It's
is
a robot,
But this
though.
is an artificial that looks like a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig, so it
Makes
can-
it worse.
Yeah, it can climb, but it's definitely not easy. But Clyde will do it because Clyde is very determined.
It is, however, quite adorable.
Yes, it's very cute.
Just imagine a little pig just trying to climb up one of the cannons.
He's doing it. Clyde is doing his best.
While we see the pig climbing, Jenna, give me a 2-die roll,
Okay.
please,
Alright.
for pig.
Come on,
roll.
Clyde. You can do it. Go, pig, go. Okay.
Okay, he's getting there. It's taking a little while. We see a wide panning shot of this Ferris wheel, and slowly the camera zooms in on the Ferris wheel operator, who has been replaced with someone in a large rabbit mascot costume.
Oh no.
As the scene fades away and goes to Midori. Midori, what are you doing? How have you ditched Raz, or have you not ditched him?
She just keeps walking through the crowd, and he just keeps getting stuck on people until eventually he falls behind.
All right, so you're walking through this crowd. You're just bob and weaving through people very casually. You know, you're too cool to like, you know, be dodging. And suddenly you kind of step into like a square, like at the crossroads of the paths in this fair. And there's like a wide open area, like all the people like at the edges, like milling about weirdly. And ahead of you, you see a large dog mascot costume just looking at you. Doesn't say anything.
Well, considering how many mascots I've run into that have tried to kill me, I should be suspicious. But this is the fair, so I'm just gonna assume it's trying to kill me the normal amounts and just go on with my business.
As you continue to walk, it just like slowly turns to watch you, but does not make any move towards you.
Midori starts moving back and forth to test how much it's watching her.
100%.
Midori walks up to it. Hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna poke it in the eyes.
Ah.
It does nothing because they're mascot eyes.
It's about sending a message.
Do I see like eyes and like the mouth of the costume? Is it one of those mascots?
It's just like dark.
Oh dear.
You can't tell. Like you see the mesh, but you don't see anything inside the mesh. But it could just be dark in there. You don't know.
Well, that's pretty suspect.
Very sus.
This thing probably doesn't have like pockets or anything, right?
The mascot.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
no.
dog wearing like overalls.
Nice.
So it has a big pocket in the front.
All right, so I'm going to. Midori just inexplicably has like a pile of sand and just pours it into the pocket
Pocket
of the
sand.
overalls.
It just watches you do it. Says nothing.
Amazing.
Doesn't even move. Just keeps looking at
So
you.
good.
I'm gonna tie its shoelaces together.
Give me a roll to like. This is vaguely unsettling even for you. So I feel like you gotta do something before you like just give up and walk
What a
away.
rat you are.
I don't know if Na works. If I have Utachi help, I could just, you
Yeah,
know,
Utachi can help you tie these shoelaces together.
yeah. All right, 46, 16.
Nice.
Oh, so you do it. You shrug off the strange feeling of dread that will up with you for a second. It must be nothing. And you continue to prank this mascot.
Midori finishes, stands up, and finger guns.
Nice.
She leaves.
He just looks at you, just watches you leave. Doesn't move.
Amazing. Okay, Kitsuki, how do you get down from the Ferris wheel after getting the note from Clyde?
Yeah, it's been about, I'd say like 10 minutes now. It hasn't moved. So you've been just at the top of this Ferris wheel for like 10 minutes straight, just like slowly swaying back and forth.
Nothing about Kitsuki is straight, but still.
I think because she definitely has like that little bag that she carries Kibo around it all the time. I think she's gonna like pull him out and just like hold him like, do you have like, you know, like, can you be like a jetpack?
Yeah, Rush Jet. Obviously, your dog can turn into Rush Jet.
I mean, do you have like microjets? I know this is a weird time to ask, but I've never actually asked. I'm assuming it doesn't.
Well, you are the red, so yours has to be the coolest. So I think
feel like if it does, it doesn't actually become a jetpack. It just has microjets. So like if I just like hold on, it could just like yeet ourselves out the window. With, like a great chain of screaming.
you can't fly, but you can fall slowly enough that it'll be okay.
You can follow the style.
The whole Ferris wheel shudders.
She definitely is not cool the whole way down.
Alright, give me a roll.
I feel like hot-headed works here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. That's 17.
Alright, so you glide gently, maybe not gracefully, down to the ground, land your feet, and the whole time, the bunny mascot standing at the controls of this Ferris wheel just like watches you come down slowly, head turning, following you, tracking every movement.
Clyde will
You
totally
turn around
use it.
and you see this mascot staring at you.
Yeah.
It has its hand on the lever of the Ferris wheel. It's just looking at you.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna make rude gestures at it.
It pulls the lever on the Ferris wheel and it starts spinning very quickly.
Ah!
You
Like
hear
noticeably way too fast.
you hear screams.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it to drop me off near this thing.
Yeah, you're on the ground already.
And if I approach it, does it just stand its ground?
It just looks at you. It doesn't move at all. It just has a hand on this lever and just looking at you, while screams emanate from above you.
Ooh,
Let's cut to. I want to cut to Han real quick. What
Okay.
just happened?
yeah. I had to think about what to do there, because, like, it's gonna kick my ass. And I can't fight it there.
Okay, so
Han and Loka's character. What are you two doing right now?
So Han has waited for a while for Kitsuki to show up and Midori to show up to help him do his good deed. At this point, it's been like what 10-15 minutes, and Han's pretty.
It's been like 10. It's been like 5 to 10 minutes,
yeah,
since you sent that
and
thing off.
Han's pretty impatient. So he's just gonna start helping this guy do their job by passing out their awful food to people and getting whatever what. It doesn't matter what hot dog guy, whatever the hell his name is offering as payment for it. Han just gives it away for whatever because fuck capitalism and Han doesn't care.
It's probably
All right.
And he doesn't have money anyway.
Yeah, Hans comes
Here's the
from a
first
poor
thing I
family.
want you to do.
Uh-huh.
I want you to give out free samples of the fry brick.
Of the what?
The fry brick.
Oh no.
Okay.
I just hand you this gigantic brick of fries. I say just break pieces off and hand it to people and tell them
Amazing.
they can get a full one at this stand.
Yeah.
Hands you a fry brick, hands you a fry brick, hands you a fry brick.
So, tell them to ask for the fry brick.
So
I failed to see how that is supposed to help.
Han
You
just
stop following me.
No,
Go back to your stupid strength machine.
never.
Han is gonna realize as he's handing out these fry bricks, that one, he doesn't know this dude's name, and two, he technically shouldn't be doing this because he's not really supposed to be employed by anybody else. So he decides the best way to circumvent this is to come up with a fake identity, so he can still do this without, crossing any lines.
All right. What is the fake identity that you present to the next person that you hand one to?
Okay, so first Han has to ask this guy what his name is. So he's like, "All right, dude, this is enough. What the hell's your name?"
Oh, my name is Lennox Amnon.
Oh man, that's a really cool name. I think I'm Lennox Amnon too. And then he'll hand off a fry brick to one of the kids.
Nah, that'll get confusing. Better go with Amnon Lennox.
Of course. I mean, they're completely indistinguishable from each other anyway.
All right. You hand out a fry brick, and the person you hand to is Lewis. He just looks at you. He's like, what the heck? What the hell is this?
Then you hand it to Lewis, who kills you instantly. Game over.
No, he looks at you. He's like, come on, I'm on my day off.
Eat the fry brick.
Hey, pal, you want a fry brick?
No.
Do it, you coward.
Here's a fry brick.
I mean, yeah. No is not an answer here.
If I take the fry brick, will you stop bothering me?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Han was about to say, "Will you stop bothering us?" But then
I meant right now. He slaps it in your hand and takes it and walks away.
Nice, good.
And they go in the teacups.
Good. I was worried I was gonna have to break out the fry orb.
The fry orb just stabs you.
What do
It
you?
is not a pure fry orb, as the fry brick is pure.
Oh god.
I had to mix it with other things to keep its shape and strength.
Oh god. I thought you were just making a shape joke, but no.
You think I'm fucking around?
I guess you aren't.
Says Lennox in character.
What is your opinion?
These are just my fries.
What is your
Do you want to see the burgers?
I would really prefer not to.
Never before has the phrase
Is
"you
that a
want to see the
jalapeno?
burgers" been more threatening.
So Han, as you're handing this
This
out,
is a funnel
like
cake burger.
you notice, like over the next like 5 to 10 minutes, like just less and less people are walking by, and then before you realize it, you just look around, like there's no one else around in like this entire area of the fair. You can see it all, like it's just like dead.
Oh man. Okay. At this point, Han is like he's handed out all the fry bricks. He's done his good deed. He's helped this guy. He's like, hey Lennox, it's been fun. If you want to keep hanging out with me, that's cool. I gotta find my friends because everybody's disappeared, and that means it's a lot easier to find my friends who have disappeared.
Give me a roll, Han, for noticing something.
Yeah, shit. No. What skill does Han have that will help him notice something? He doesn't really have anything that would help him notice something.
Justify something that wouldn't work normally.
I guess he's a wannabe bad boy. So like as he's telling this, I keep using wannabe bad boy. I'm sorry, but as he's telling Lennox that he's gonna look for it, gotta find his friends. He's trying to look like he runs his hand through his hair, and he's trying to look cool. It's not like I care about them or anything, right? It's just like
all right. Yeah. Why don't you do to Sundari for one of you? All right. So it dawns on you when as you turn to look for them that all of the various stands around you have mascot costumes in them.
Oh no!
Of various animals wearing like various like farmer and like fair getup. Like one's wearing has like a straw hat. One has like just like only clown makeup and nothing else.
I didn't realize.
And they're all just staring directly at you.
I didn't realize that we had transitioned from the fair to Midwest Fur Fest, but here we are.
I am reminded of the movie The Boyds.
That's where the carnies were trying to get to when they got lost.
So you walk off to look for your friends. Midori, you hear screaming from the Ferris wheel. And you look over, and it is spinning extremely fast. Like this is not safe.
Gonna be one of those days, huh? I guess I just walk towards the Ferris wheel.
You find Kitsugi standing there, staring at this mascot costume, holding onto a lever that controls the Ferris wheel.
Okay, so yeah, mascot costumes are evil, huh?
Weird.
Can't leave the mall for 5 minutes without running into different mascots.
We smash really quick to Lewis on the teacups, and they're going really fast. He's screaming. And then he snaps back.
There's always another mascot. I turned and noticed that I'm no longer alone. It's like, oh good, because it's about to...
Do the two of you approach the mascot?
Yeah, so who wants to lead this and who wants to team up?
When you take a step forward, the mascot cranks the lever a little bit further, and it speeds up ever so slightly.
Okay, I was like, stop, and sort of like put my arms out like, okay, I get it. We can't really fight this thing here, because if we try, it's going to, with the spinning wheel of, oh god, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, does it slow it down if we take any steps back?
It does, slightly. It's still going very fast, but it's slightly less fast.
Okay, so...
It's like matching the distance you are from it with the speed of the Ferris wheel.
Plan time. I'm gonna go real far back, out of sight, and then I'm gonna send out Utachi. He's gonna go on a little sneaking mission, and he's gonna keep that lever from being pulled. Meanwhile, you do... I'm not really great at planning, and you're probably just gonna do whatever anyway, so, freeform this one.
Well, I can't go forward, and I'm not going back, so I think she just kind of, puts her hands up, it's like, come on, you're not here for them, you're obviously here for us, this is a formula we have to follow, and this is not part of it. So, maybe, we come over here, maybe go somewhere else, fight, it'll be super cinematic, I'll let you punch me, anything, any reaction.
Give me a roll to convince.
That's not very hot-headed, so I'm gonna do Obliviously Lucky, so that's 2.
Alright. I'm gonna roll against those. Same number of dice.
and that's a 9.
Oh, nice.
All right.
7.
Um,
Dang, nice.
the mascot goes to just crank the lever as you're trying to plead with it, but it does not move. Midori, what did your pet do?
Utachi, probably just sneaking through like stands. Then Utachi's just like not on the top of them because that'd be too obvious, but like in between stuff. It's like on shelves and whatnot, just getting closer and closer, and then sneaks around and leaps into the nearest hole in the mascot's outfit and just starts going to town.
Oh,
Just leaps into those pants and just really goes at it.
it lets you leverage into the thing, but it's like trying to scratch and reach it itself, like in cartoons, try and get something, but it can't get to it. What do you do now?
Okay, officially, this thing no longer has control over me. I still have Kiba in my arms, so I'm going to activate his rockets again. I'm going to use them to eat myself directly at this thing. That's 5 dice. Just bowl it over and get it as far away from that thing as I can.
All right, give me that roll. This is a target number. You hit it. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You bowl into this mascot. How do you hit it?
I think I hit it I got holding my artificial where it's just propelling me forward. I'm hitting it feet first.
Jeez.
Just double foot kick.
You knock it several feet. You tumble with it and roll. And when you both land, you're on top of it. His head rolls off, and there's nothing there, and it's not moving. And we cut over to Han.
Utachi just goes flying off, spinning in one direction.
We cut over to our other two rangers over here.
Yeah.
Han, all of the mascots have stepped outside their stands, and they all have plates of trashy, horrible fair food, and they're approaching you.
Oh,
They're
dear.
descending upon the two of you.
All right. It's been a while since Lennox Amnon has done a thing, so I'm gonna support. We can do team attacks, right? So whatever Lennox Amnon does, Han is gonna support. Be a team player with him.
They have fried Twinkies, fried ice cream,
Deep fried butter. You gotta have.
deep fried butter, etc.
Clearly, what this calls for is a cook-off. I need to show that I can make something that will attract the teens to this fair. Let's see, what's the perfect combination of millennial food and fair food?
Tide Pods.
Fried kale? Deep fried kale?
No, Tide Pods and
Deep fried avocados.
Ugh.
Of course.
Just gotta put it on toast and we'll be good.
No, the fry is the toast.
Even better. So yeah, that is how I'm dealing with these mascots. I am cooking. I'm engaging in a cook-off. Well, that's not great.
How do I help? How do the Reese's rules for helping?
Just roll when you trades.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna help by being very, very strong and just breaking well, he's not using eggs. Are you? I'm I don't know. He's just flexing and looking strong and helping by being strong. Sorry.
You're buying me time to make this. There's no reason that this should work. I just decided that I've got to cook. Obviously.
Oh, you did it. I was gonna say the target was 15 total between the. So
And
you are.
Han's done most of the work. This actually is exactly what happens in universe.
Hey, my name is Lennox Amnon. Let's keep up the
Right, Lennox. Lennox is doing all the work.
So the two of you display your food as they clump around you, and there's a pile of mascots, and then the two of you lip out the side, and I presume start running because there's many of them.
Yeah.
So the two of you run.
Before we run, I take a big stick and jam it into one of the fry bricks so I have a makeshift weapon. Now I'm ready to go.
The two of you run down the thoroughfare towards the Ferris wheel. That's the way you're going, and you see Mitsuki standing in front of you by a downed mascot that's not moving.
Okay, I'm going to move away very quickly because I'm a spooked.
Well, I mean, all the other mascots have been empty too, but
I know, but I don't know. It's still kind of spooky.
they never went down in one hit, right?
Yeah, they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to fight back and not also literally lose their head.
Yeah, so Han is gonna rush over to you too. and be like, Kitsuki, Midori,
Well,
this is
Midori is still elsewhere.
Oh shit! I thought Midori was
You
here with Itachi.
oh, by the way, the Ferris wheel is still spinning. You never stopped it.
I was about to do that. So
Yeah,
Totally.
Kit's gonna wave Han off and like point at the thing because she's still like a little weirded out, pointing at the switch and be like, "Over there, get that first, and then we can talk."
So Han is gonna fiddle like switch the switch back. He's gonna pull it the wrong way first. And then put it the right way and slow it back down to where it's supposed to be.
All right, it slows down and stops. But when you look at it, all of the cars are empty.
Oh, where'd all
Yes.
the people go? No.
Well, that's not good.
What?
Then so it's gotten, I think, pretty dark right now. The lights in the carnival have come on in the fair, like this like base light, like strung like lights and stuff. And then just like all around you, mascots to start coming out of the darkness.
Wait, like, are we talking? How many?
It doesn't.
They have like glowing red eyes. Like, is this super ominous?
There's no glowing. They're all just walking towards you. Like it's like they're moving the bare minimum out to.
Right, they're doing
Like-
like that spooky shuffle. Got it.
Yeah.
I think Kit gets up and like maneuvers back over to Han so that they're still facing the incoming mascots and is like, so if you take a few and I take a few, I think that leaves a lot.
Hey, Kit, this is, I guess, my new acquaintance. Yeah, we'll go with acquaintance. And yep, I will, you know,
Hey.
so,
I'm gonna ask you. Are you ever gonna transform?
yeah, we're about to.
Yeah.
The worst chef on
Please.
So
the pier.
Han
Does
is gonna
not
be,
change just because he's
Han is
the
gonna be
only
like,
chef
and you
on
know,
the pier.
it's time.
Is this-
That guy's gone
Here.
too. That guy's gone.
No, he's not.
And you know, it's time. It's time to be serious. These people outnumber us. We're not going to be able to fight them in our normal form. We're going to have to fight them in our ranger form, which is stronger. So Han is going to transform. He's going to pick up Clyde by his legs, and Clyde is going to do the whole fold over him and transform him into the boar. And instead of like, you know, the usual cool like transformation sequence, like a fog rolls in, right? And as the fog slips away, instead of Han, it's Han's stunt double with the witch hat and a little wand, and not a boar at all. I'd like to introduce Amnon Lennox, who's a wrestle witch. She's just super cool, and she's hot-blooded, and she's defiant to the end, and she's ready to fight.
Oh my god.
I guess it's also time for Kitsuki to transform, and as she begins to do the normal transformation thing, the music is very different this time because it's actually her stunt double, Linux, Linux, the other failed Umbra Witch, who's still very hot-headed.
If you call it advance,
We tried. This almost fell apart because you wanted us to be in the Henshin universe.
Midori is still off after Itachi went flying. So, here's this man here. Did not disappear somehow, for I must reveal, Midori's stats were actually just an afterthought. Here's the character sheet I truly prepared. So,
Where?
yeah.
Are you
the
posting
guy
something?
having Amnon Lennox is just like, well, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm
but
so
it's
mad at all of
about
you. I just realized what you're doing.
No, I'm Linux.
I'm so angry.
Alright, which
Just-
one is the one that's left? Amon.
Yeah, I'm
I call
on.
myself Amon. Because I wish to be respectful to my rival, whom I dislike. I cannot do any of these transformations. However, I am, out of spite, a warlock. This is my patron. And he just pulls out an angry crab. There he is.
You're like a
My character just gonna go, oh, we're doing a witch thing, cool, and puts on a witch hat. I'm not changing my name though. So it's 4 witches named Amnon, Lennox, Amon, and Linux.
I'm crying.
It's been over a year, Jeff, and we're not letting you live it down.
I can't believe I'm pranked.
You got pranked.
Okay. No, it's fine. Alright, the mascots descend on you.
They kill all of us. God damn all of you. Fuck off.
What a weird episode.
All your characters die. This campaign sucks.
No. Okay. So, seriously though, the mascots descend on you. What do you do?
Alright, who wants to go first?
Well,
I think we could go absolutely apeshit on them.
Yeah, Kit's leader. Well, sorry, Linux.
Kit's not here.
Linux is leader.
Linux is here.
Issue, I am Linux. Also, I will take Linux. Because apparently that's a way that people say that, I learned yesterday.
You're fighting a mob. What do you do?
I'm diving straight into a mob hot-headedly. That's 5 dice.
Nice.
Alright, I want everyone to go
23.
to see how many dice you knock off before they go.
Alright, I'm going to use my skill, Fair Specified Handyman. I'm going to unhook one of the teacups and launch it at the mascots.
That's the one Lewis is on.
Still there.
He has nothing to do with this at all.
13. Very sorry, I did not think that was the one that would be sent flying.
I am going to fight using my fry break weapon, using my cliche bad ideas. It's also the cliche I used to come up with this idea for this. Right.
It's the best idea.
Alright, Amnon, you gotta do something.
Okay. So, Amnon Linux is a wrestler, which looks just incredibly swole. Is there? You said there was a one of those spinning things that like use centrifugal force to hold you to the floor.
Yeah, the gravitron.
Right? The gravitron.
It's called the gravitron.
Yeah.
That's what mine was called.
Amnon Linux is going to ride on the outside of the gravitron to gather up speed, leap from the gravitron at high speeds, and clothesline and also flip, like grab her on the neck and clothesline, but also like spin and flip them and slam to the ground one of the mascots.
Right. Give me that roll.
So this is my using my muscle witch ability because it's a new character. My stunt double is way cooler than Han could ever be.
Okay. The 4 of you just barrel through this crowd of mascots, sending them flying. Heads are going everywhere. They're rolling around, and at the end of it, you look back and it's just utter carnage. There's just mascot outfits everywhere. They're all inert now. Nothing's moving. You've just like gone ape shit all over. And maybe they did not expect this terrible power that came from India China.
You know, usually these things put up more of a fight.
Lewis drags himself out of the teacups. And he's like, what is going on? I just was trying to take a day off. I have a nice day at the fair. And you're always here.
We're completely different characters. These are our stunt
Oh!
Am I?
It's you! You're that guy!
He just looks at all I thought you would be someone else.
Listen,
I'll just leave.
You seem to be having a hard time right now. May I offer you some comfort food? Indulge yourself and have whatever the fuck this is.
That looks like a donut and a big
With an ice cream disc.
I guess it's ice cream disc, yeah, and that's fried chicken.
You found it.
I found it. I found the picture.
I'm so happy.
He looks at this food on this plate and just like wordlessly turns and walks away with it.
I'm so surprised because usually Lewis is the one behind all the mascot nonsense, so this is a completely different situation.
I really hope that he is able to find that one place that has the fried Kool-Aid. I feel like he would like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's in bad taste, kind of like him.
All right, the fight over. The fair springs back to life. Everything's back to like nothing ever happened this week. Don't worry about it.
Well, that was certainly a strange occurrence.
The four of you are sitting at Ark's booth. He seems to be nothing had happened. He did not notice any of this happened. He's like, "Oh, thanks for coming by, guys. I appreciate it."
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot to talk to you at all. You want a witch hat? I'm gonna slap a witch hat on Ark so we can join in on the witch party.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, your employees help me out a lot, so I thought I would bring you a gift.
Oh,
It's a funnel cake, but with churros instead.
That's actually not that bad.
That's a good idea.
That sounds
actually.
awesome.
I saved the good idea for last. I have to close my booth down now because it says only bad ideas.
Aww.
I'm going out of business because I made this.
Well,
And then he just walks away.
nonsensical.
Well,
It
he's
was
like, well,
worth it?
I'm sorry, I guess.
See you later, Space Cowboy.
Somewhere, deep in the woods, Midori runs frantically in search of her ferret companion. The camera cuts along her frenzy as phantom images of carnival game clown heads exist only in the blink of an eye. And then, for only a second more, an image of Utachi dressed as a clown enters view. With an eee! It disappears, and we see a frontal shot of Midori. "I abandoned my boy," Midori mutters to no one. Again, we see Utachi in a clown outfit flash in and out of existence, as now the clown heads appear, no longer as phantoms. In reality, they are obscured by the trees, hidden by the brush, but they are there, impatient, hungry. Again we hear echo through the woods, sounding too close for comforts. "I abandoned my boy!" Midori shouts as she runs deeper into the woods, where no merciful being could dwell. Louis the Terrible has been met with failure after failure. He's not holding back anymore. Next time on Domestic Sentai PetRanger, the Tailor's Final Stand.
No more plans. Not even what could have charitably been called subtlety. It's all out. It's just me, you, and 6 of my greatest creators.
Well, guess what? Back again, it's Fefner! Alright, mid-roll time. So, if you want to catch us live, you can do so at twitch.tv/Battlehisk. We stream every night at 8:30 or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We are currently playing Lancer at the time this goes up, and it's been a fun campaign that everyone seems super into for entirely different reasons than Henshin, because we're enjoying Henshin, but like, man, mechanically, Lancer is just something else. It's one of those games where the balance is everything ever is broken, both for the players and for the NPCs, so you just have to take your super broken but fun tools to just override the enemy's super broken but fun tools. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But hey, say you want to, I don't know, listen to earlier things, earlier games, or perhaps even catch up with the Lancer thread, because it's going to be a bit before I actually start doing edited versions of those videos. If you're fine just listening to the stream quality, then you can head on down to lp.zone. Again, I'm going to advertise Lancer. That thread is War Bad Robot Cool. It's one of Jenner's threads. You should check it out. The streams are a bit long, but, you know, I say it's worth it. They're good streams. I like them. But, yeah, I guess we'll get back to Henshin. So, the soundtrack that I've been using for this video, as always, the main theme is I Won't Fall Apart. From the Jet Set Radio soundtrack we have Humming the Bassline, and Rock It On by Hideki Naganuma, OK House by Idle Taxi, Yellow Bream by F Fields, Yappy Feet by David Soul, and Denny Boy Williamson Show. From the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack we have Funky Dealer by Hideki Naganuma, Birthday Cake by Chibo Mato. Really glad I've finally been able to use that one, because it's honestly really not fitting in any other circumstance. And Kodo Stomp by the Latch Brothers. Oh, and of course, obviously, from the Bayonetta soundtrack we have Fly Me to the Moon, Infinite Climax Remix, sung by Helena Nogueira. So, yeah, I'm absolutely putting these credits at the end instead of mid-roll, because it's kind of spoilery for the bullshit we pulled. So yeah, hey, once again, go to lp.zone and find our D&D thread, because otherwise, this whole prank is not gonna make any sense whatsoever. So hey, I'll stop and wait for you, while you go and watch the entirety of our D&D campaign. But I suggest you pause, because it's actually going to take you a while, and I really don't want to be up all night and a lot of tomorrow waiting for you to finish that assignment I gave you. So, from here on out, I'm going to assume you have listened or watched the campaign. So anyway, yeah, this episode happened on April Fool's Day, and we just couldn't resist utterly destroying Jeff. It was fun. I don't know why he puts up with us, but he had fun too, so it's fine. But yeah, also if you're wondering why this isn't a numbered episode, I decided that the shenanigans we got up to would be perfect for, like, the Hyper Battle DVDs that, fucking Toei does. So I just wanted to make that joke. That's solely the reason why it's not a numbered episode. It is completely canon, is the thing. Please remember, this episode is entirely canon. It's just, you know, you gotta get the DVD and the magazine or whatever in order to actually watch it. But it does happen. Events from this will be mentioned later on, I'm sure. I have considered actually changing the preview from the previous episode to be for the episode after this, since, you know, that's going to be an actual episode, or a numbered episode, rather. But K-Fob only goes so far. This is still just an audio medium that's not a legitimate Toei property in any Toku shows. So it would just be really confusing if you heard a preview for an episode that doesn't happen until the one you listen to next, if you're listening to these in order in the playlist. Just know that this episode, you know, could happen in a range of episodes. You know, we don't know exactly when it happens. Can't really happen after next episode, but whatever. But, yeah, I'm not extending the joke anywhere past that, because then that just gets kind of annoying, huh? But, yeah, I guess that's it. So, since this isn't a mid-roll, I can't really ask you to enjoy the rest of the episode, so, enjoy the aftermath, I guess.
That's it. You beat my spooky Ferric puzzle.
Jeff, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. I love all of you.
Thank you for agreeing to run this
Just
game and just
FYI.
falling immediately into this prank.
Literally no one but the four of us understand what this is. I don't think Alice really understands either. She wasn't there.
Alice was here for
I
Amnon's.
remember
I think she was
Linux.
here.
Oh
for.
god damn it! Think of the one. Oh god!
You're still mixing it up.
Just FYI, this has been in the works for like a year because at some point last year we just noticed, hey, April 1st falls on a Wednesday next year, and just eventually developed into this.
We've been conspiring against you in secret for an entire year.
I was actually supposed to. I was supposed to do the name thing first, but then you caught me with the mascot. I was like,
Yeah, everyone was supposed to meet up at my booth, and I was going to give the dumb reason for using different names.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that I wasn't allowed. I was gonna make up some dumb BS about how I wasn't allowed to work anything involving food since the incident, and then I had to use it. I had to work under a different name.
It was really good. Oh god, I'm still
Refuse
recording.
to explain.
It's fine.
This is important. This is the debriefing. Explaining what the fuck that was.
So anybody who stumbles across this video, we should probably explain what this prank is. Also, we love you, Jeff. April Fools.
They logged off a while ago, but yeah, we'll explain just in case they stuck around.
Alright, so almost every character Jeff makes, with a handful of exceptions, which are good, are witches. So we just decided we were all going to play witches, and then Jeff, when we were playing Dungeons & Dragons, Breadmaster, who hasn't been playing with us for a while because he's in school hell, was playing a character named Lennox, and Loka, who is here, was playing a character named Amnon, and Jeff couldn't tell them apart and kept mixing them up.
I just kept mixing the names over and over again.
So this is a reference to both of those things, of Jeff not being able to tell the names apart and also almost always playing witches, which we love. So yes.
There is one name mix-up that he did that I will always remember, because it just said like, yeah, what kind of poisons do you have, Loka?
Alright. So happy April Fool's Day, everybody. April Fool's is not cancelled as long as you're nice about it.
I didn't see it coming.
You're definitely nice about this. This is not mean-spirited at all.
I didn't even realize until the transmission. I didn't remember.
I was hoping that as soon as I made the joke about how Linux and Amnon were completely indistinguishable from each other, you would realize.
I didn't. It just went through my brain and it went at the other end.
But then as soon as we all started being witches, you were like, God damn it!
Connected all the dots.
Alright.
I'm just gonna lie on the ground and expire now.
Alright. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna stop streaming. Goodbye.
Bye.
The lesson here is don't trust your friends.
Yeah.